somewhere new. And I try to crack this iceberg open till it shatters through the ocean. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves with you. Gonna move the ocean current.
Hey guys, welcome back and thanks for tuning in. My name's Matt. Today I just wanted to run through the importance of water in the vineyard. It's really incredible how much of a difference water can make just by itself. Nutrition also helps a lot, of course, but water just by itself is absolutely incredible. And I just want to show you the difference that water can make. Wind has a tendency to rip moisture out of the ground, and what happens is every time the moisture rises from the ground, it creates like a little sunscreen buffer just above the ground level. And the wind pushes that moisture barrier away and it's replaced again with more moisture, and it continues on this cycle, and it's always drawing that moisture from the ground and dehydrating that particular area that's exposed to the wind. And we have one region which is up on top of a hill, which I'm currently parked on right now. It's the highest spot in the vineyard, it's higher than the rest, it's exposed to the wind, and I just wanted to show you what it looked like last year and what it has developed into this year since we've rectified that problem. We are currently fairly late in the season. These bunches just here are heading quickly towards bunch closure. The next step's raising and then harvest. And you can see here that the canopy height really has not done a great deal at all. It's quite stunted. You know, sort of just to here, it's just not receiving enough water to sustain vigorous growth. This has been an issue on the top of this hill throughout. Last season these ones weren't so bad, so we didn't rectify the situation that we had on top of on top of the hill last season when we should have with these particular rows. So there's 3 or 4 that didn't receive the treatment that I'm about to show you. All that we've done, now this is the same variety, it receives the same irrigation time. It's irrigated exactly the same time as those last rows. The only difference is here we doubled back the irrigation line. So effectively these vines receive twice the amount of water as the others. Just for the spot at the top of the hill that's exposed to the water, so that we can keep the moisture up to these particular vines alone, because these are the ones that needed treatment. And it's enhanced vigor heaps and heaps. So that solved that problem within one season. And the bottoms of these rows all match this top situation. So the bottom was receiving adequate water, but the top was not receiving adequate water. So we fixed the problem at the top of the rows and doubled back the irrigation and treated just the tops that were suffering from lack of water. Now it has had a nutrition bump as well. Our fertilizer program has been bumped up and has addressed some issues that we have around the property for this season, and we've addressed what is lacking, where it's lacking, what really could have done with increasing, and we've also increased treatments. We've added in certain elements at the time of year that they're needed also. So say for example early in the season we upped the amount of nitrogen that was put on during the plant's fast cell development, fast growth sort of time period. We upped the amount of nitrogen that was going on then to address the fact that the plant was using a lot of nitrogen at that time to develop those, to speed up cell division and to grow quickly. But this is not a result of that nutritional plan, this is a result of just the additional water that these ones have received where it's needed. So yeah, that's all I wanted to run through with. Yeah, if you've got a spot that seems like it's suffering, just check to see whether or not it is exposed to the wind, especially because the wind does really dry out the soil. The hill itself also creates a bit of an issue with the water table not being the same level as the one down below. So down below the roots may be able to access that water table, but up high they can't, because it's a lot deeper and the roots can't travel down that far, or haven't travelled down that far as of yet. Anyway, whatever, it's just worth doubling back the irrigation on some spots so that they receive twice the amount of water, and just install a tap so that you can mitigate exactly how much water it is receiving. If it turns out that that's not the issue, or it's receiving too much water, as opposed to not enough the season before, you can tap that off at some point during the season and just monitor it and adjust the water as needed. Anyway, that's it for me today, guys. It's been a minute since I posted a video last. That's because we have just been incredibly busy here. We moved the bar that we originally built down to the middle room, had to build a new entrance to the property, which you've seen at the beginning of the video. Yeah, it's just been busy. The summer period, just coming up to autumn, or fall for Americans, that summer period leading up to the end of summer is super hectic. It's sort of critical disease time, or critical disease control time, and yeah, I just haven't had a minute to scratch, let alone make a video. Anyway, I hope you found this one helpful and enjoyed it, and I will see you guys on the next video. Oh, quickly before I go, if you did enjoy this video and you're new here, please hit that subscribe button if you want to, and consider leaving me a like, because it really helps me out and also lets me know that you enjoyed this content. Anyway, see you guys on the next video. Have a good one.
With you, gotta move the ocean close.